It may be 2,000 calories odd, but it's hella tasty. So, as you know, I'm a big advocate of people weighing out their food and knowing the exact amount of calories that are going into their diet, just because it's science. If you eat under a certain amount of calories, you will burn fat. But what I think people do is do too big portions and they make their meals too big. So we're going to do a little science experiment. I'm going to ask my friends and family to pour out 100 grams worth of pasta, and let's see how close to the mark they can get it. Right, Duffs, pasta. Serving size is 100 grams. You pour onto the plate what you think 100 grams is. Seriously? Yeah. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's put that on there.
It's probably a little bit over.
Set that to 0. $171. So you would be almost eating a double portion. In fact, what I'm going to do today is let my housemate cook a meal, and I'm going to add up the calories and just see how much is in what somebody perceives as a regular meal. So, yeah, let's add it all up and see what happens. So, we've gone for a little bit more pasta. This is what my housemate and friend thinks that 2 people should be eating. So, 322 grams of pasta. Let me calculate what that is quickly on MyFitnessPal. So, I've just plugged that into MyFitnessPal. We've got 1,138 calories worth of pasta. Next up, we've gone for 2 packets of smoked bacon lardons. So what we've got, 95 calories per quarter pack times 4 is almost 400. So I'm going to put this 400 calories smoked bacon lardons, and we've got 2 packets. So 800 calories in bacon. Go on, what we got next? Creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche.
Already 1 put in there, yeah?
Yeah, standard.
Another 1. Right. What we're dealing with here. So, per 30 grams, 92 calories. Fucking hell, Dust, there's 920 calories in that pot.
What, in 1 pot?
I am genuinely shocked myself with that. So we've got British creme fraiche. Per tub, there's 920 calories in it. 2 of them. Right, so far we are up to 3,778 calories. Obviously that's for 2 people, but still. And then to go with our carbonara, we have got a garlic bread. So let's add that boy in there. What do you reckon, Duffs? How much did you say is in a large garlic bread?
Probably more than the pasta.
More than the pasta? I reckon a bit less. 40 grams. What are we playing with? 420. That's 320. Fucking hell! 1,192.
So who was right, the Duff man?
The Duff man, yeah. So actually this is an example of where MyFitnessPal is not always right. That's coming up as 1,192. But when you look at the packet, you can see per quarter baguette is 150 calories. So we're just going to do a half serving of that. And that should give us the correct figure. So plug that all in. And dinner is coming to a whopping 4,374 for 2 people, so 2,187. 2,187, that is probably your daily recommended calories in one go. Looks good though, Duff man. Carbonara, garlic bread, spaghetti. It may be 2,000 calories odd, but it's hella tasty.
2 weeks later.
Welcome back to Dinner with Duffy. The do's and don'ts of dieting. That's what we're actually calling it, by the way. You remember a couple of weeks ago, the Duff man cooked me dinner, and I wanted to give an example of what your average man cooks for dinner without thinking about calories, macronutrients, anything. And I think we racked up 4,373 calories for our dinner. So I thought I'm going to take the same recipe, or the same dish, make it healthier, and we'll compare the two and see what's better. This is a traditional Italian dish which I actually got from a lady who I met in Parma, and it is minimal ingredients and hopefully a lot less calories. So let's have a look at the ingredients. Some Parmesan cheese, some smoked pancetta, garlic, black pepper, eggs, we're only going to be using the yolks, some extra virgin olive oil, and pasta. You hungry, Duffs?
I'm starving, bro.
Let's cook. So, first things first, you want 3 egg yolks. So we're going 3 yolks. 1. Do not worry, I'll be using the whites for breakfast. 2. 3. Another bowl. So we're going to take those 3 yolks, bang them in a bowl. And then, so we know exactly how much we're cooking, I'm going to take the scales, put the eggs on top, and then we are going to grate 40 grams of Parmesan into the eggs. Right, let's see how we're getting on. We're up to 30, so 10 more, boy. Now, we're going to season that with black pepper. And then that is going to get mixed together. Right, so we've got our egg yolk mixed with the Parmesan. That is going to sit to the side and we are going to get the pasta on. So come with me and we'll get that on the hob. Actually, first of all, we are going to weigh out the pasta because that is what we were doing last time. Let's see how close I can get to 100 grams. I shit you not. You're going to think I've done that on purpose. Soz! Right, we're going to get our back pan on. I've boiled the kettle, make it quicker. Give that a generous salting. You want to keep the pasta nice and long, so you're just going to put it in. And as it starts to cook, we're going to bend it round. You only want to cook the pasta al dente because you're going to chuck it in the pan with the pancetta, the garlic, the egg, everything, and it will continue to cook afterwards. So you need to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't go too soft, turn it off the heat, and then we're going to whack it in the pan with this. Now, this is the good bit. We're going to get pancetta in here, garlic, oils, everything. It's going to be delicious. I'm not going to even use any olive oil, just get this pancetta straight in there. There should be enough fat on that to get the juices flowing. You can see already that fat coming off the pancetta, which means you don't even need oil, which again is going to save you a lot of calories. Pasta's bubbling away nicely. Right, we're going to add some garlic in there and continue to cook that until it's crispy. I actually got 200 grams of pasta out, like literally bang on.
Really?
Right, we've only been filming 19 minutes in total, and I think we're nearly done. So that is crisping up very, very nicely. All sorts of good smells in here. I'm just trying the pasta. And that's al dente. So what I'm going to do now, drain the pasta, keep a bit of the water, chuck the pasta into this pan, chuck my eggs, pepper and Parmesan in, keep stirring it and periodically add water so it's a nice glistening colour. And that's good to eat. So let's go. I forgot to mention, you take the pancetta off the heat before you put the egg mix in because you don't want the egg to scramble, you want it to just nicely warm through. So that's off, pasta's drained, let's mix the two together.
Oh yeah.
Mix that in. Oh, look at that. Time to put the egg and Parmesan mix in. Drop that in there. Do a little bit more.
You know it's turned off.
Yeah,
No.
it says take it off the heat, so it doesn't scramble. Et voila! We have a traditional Italian carbonara. We'll add up the calories in a minute, but I want to enjoy this first. Duffs, genuinely, which one would you rather eat? Don't just blow smoke up my ass.
Hands down.
Hands down.
It's made my day.
Dinner with Duffs, right. So, let's just go through this. We put in 2 packs of pancetta, which came out relatively low calorie, 123 calories. That is 3 whole eggs. We only use the yolk, so those calories are probably going to be down a little bit. 200 grams of spaghetti, bang on, 720 calories. A teaspoon of that very lazy chopped garlic, which is nothing, and then 37.5 grams, probably a bit under. So all in all, we just got a dinner for 607 calories each. And I hate to blow my own trumpet, but I very much enjoyed that, and the Duff man said it's made his day. So great success. There's recipe number 1.
What's with dessert?
You were getting dessert, weren't you? But no, saying that, I've only eaten 600 calories. I didn't know how much that was going to be. I've got about 300-400 calories to play with for the rest of the day. So that just goes to show that if you're a bit mindful and conscious about the meals that you're making, you can free up calories elsewhere for little treats in the evening. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. That was interesting for me even, just to see the average meal that somebody makes without like just being mindful about it at all, and how it's so easy to overkill the calories. So really interesting for me. What recipes are we doing next, Duffy?
To be announced.
To be announced. Maybe like pizzas or something. We'll get something going. If you've got any ideas for me, write it in the comment section below. But until next time, that is Dinner with Duffy. The do's and don'ts of dieting, done.